if you're having problems with your website's SEO, if there's something wrong with it in search, and you can't call up someone like me and have me look at your site exactly when you need me to, then don't waste your time searching Google. Instead, go to an AI like ChatGPT and ask questions, and you'll get way better answers that can help you fix your problems. And I'll show you an example that happened to me today. If you're new here, hi there, my name is Bruce. I've been doing SEO and digital marketing and affiliate marketing since 2015. I love this stuff. I make these videos to try and help people. Maybe you can watch one of these videos and then implement this into your own business. And then maybe someday you come back and leave me a nice comment about how it helped you. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I had this problem with this website. This is a very powerful website, super problem child website. It won't index. The homepage will, nothing else will. The sitemap's okay, everything's okay. I can't find anything wrong with it. And I'm like looking at this, and I don't even know what Google systems are, right? I'm like, crawled, currently not indexed. I even sent Google, I didn't know this, submit feedback. I tried that thing. I'll let you know if I hear anything. Not expecting much from that. But I'm like, Google systems. And when you hover over this thing, this little question mark, it says something like, if it says website, that's on you to fix. If it says Google systems, then it's like not, it's out of your control, right? So I'm like, what, this is a problem I'm trying to solve. It's very annoying, but if I ever do solve this problem, it's worth a lot of money. So that's why I keep messing with it. Although it is like an epic problem. Anyway, so I'm like, what is Google Systems? And I'm typing this into Google, right? Because I'm just so used to it. And I'm typing in, what is it? And because it's a Google problem, I'm thinking maybe Google can give me a good answer. And I'm like, what is it when, there's in Search Console, pages aren't indexed. When it says crawled, currently not indexed, under source, it says Google Systems. And I wasn't coming up with anything. I was coming up with those lame Google Docs that are like lawyer speak and don't really help solve your problems. And I didn't do that too long, because now I'm getting a little bit better to be like, wait a second. All right, let me ask ChatGPT or an AI, whatever. In this case, I use ChatGPT. I use my login account, and I can actually show you in the logged in account. Here we go. Okay, so instead of just saying, hey, what is this? I said, I'm trying to get better at my prompts with AI. I said, you are a Google Search Console expert and a Google SEO expert. You have deep knowledge of Google's algorithms and understandings of Google developers John Mueller and Gary Ills. I don't know. These are like two famous guys that are always posting about Google. They've worked for Google forever. And so and they posted a ton of stuff on Twitter. So if the AI is going out and crawling all of human knowledge, it should find these guys' tweets and hopefully understand like at least some of their thinking. And I don't know, it's just like, I think it's better to do stuff like this than to just ask this. I don't know, I didn't try just asking this, but I got some pretty good results. And then so I say, what does it mean in Google Search Console? And I just kind of tried to explain it with arrows, pages, page indexing, why aren't pages indexed? In the column titled source, it says Google Systems. And this is way better than anything I was finding by searching Google. Like it knew exactly what I was talking about. Automated detection only, Google's crawling indexing systems make the decision not to index a page, no manual reviewer involved. It's nothing like a manual action. It's purely algorithmic. So something about the algorithm, essentially something about the algorithm doesn't like my entire website, because the only thing that will index is the homepage. And it's a little wonky. It's not user reported, so okay. Examples of Google systems. So this like helps me understand. And yes, crawled, not indexed is what I'm having a problem with. That fetched the URL but didn't see enough value, uniqueness to index it right now. I mean, maybe, but since it's doing that to like all the pages, I'm like, whatever. Duplicate, submitted URL, that's not an issue. I don't have a problem with canonicals and whatever. and then it's quoting these guys. Crawl currently not indexed. Usually don't point to technical errors. That's helpful because I can stop freaking out about the website if it can be crawled and stuff. Because even though I think I fixed everything, maybe I missed something. But this is like, it's usually not technical errors. And since I can't find any technical errors and no one else can, it's probably not technical errors. It's quality or duplication assessments. Well, it's not duplicate. Thin or low value content, duplicate, crawl budget prioritization. I think it might be this, right? I think that if it could be explained more, it means, so in short, it means Google automated indexing pipeline. And then I'm like, it says, would you like me to break down each specific why pages aren't indexed reason? And can show you Google systems as a source, but explanations what usually causes them and how to fix them. And I'm like, yeah, let me know that. So why pages aren't indexed, source, Google systems. So this is giving me all types of information about the problem when you see Google systems. I was wasting a bunch of time searching Google. I could not find this information. I'm not saying that you are likely to have this problem. This is kind of an obscure problem, and it's technical, and like hopefully you don't run into these type of things, because this is like a more advanced thing. But what I'm saying is, go ask Google, or no, actually I'm saying don't do that. Go ask an AI. Go ask ChatGPT or whatever AI you like, and see if you get way better answer than Google for this type of thing. Because this is something that, like, if I read one of those dry Google Docs, they're not gonna tell me anything, right? And this, like, I could be like, oh yeah, it was like, hey, do you want to learn more about this specific thing? And I was like, yeah. And then I didn't need to know all this stuff. Because it asked me, because I was like, yeah, I don't have those problems. And then it said, would you like a visual flowchart decision tree following? If Google shows this, then this is the action to take. And I was like, yeah, but these are the only things that I have issues with. Because I didn't want it to give me all this stuff, because I didn't have problems with those. And then look at this. Look at that. Is this problem? If this, do this. If this, then likely do this. This, likely do this. Basically, I came to the decision that I can't really do anything and I should just wait. But, I mean, this is way better than anything I could, like a blog article I could find. Yeah, just way better. So, you're not likely to have this specific problem, but you are likely to have a problem with Google, or if you're in Search Console, because there's all types of weird problems that can happen. I'll throw this prompt. Actually, just, it's not worth me copying and pasting and putting in the comments, but you can just look at it right there. You are Google Search Console expert, Google SEO expert. You had deep knowledge of Google's algorithms, understanding of Google developers, John Mueller and Gary Illes, right? And then ask your question, as opposed to going through a bunch of dry Google Docs. Now, I like this. This was way more helpful. So anyway, I hope you found some value of this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you thought this was terrible, please give me a thumbs down so I can learn to do things better. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. But also, I've got a new thing I'm trying out. If you do have questions and you want to speak to me on a Zoom call or whatever type video call, I'm not really sure. I set this up like in 2020. I forgot I had it. But I have a lot of people asking me questions. If you ask me questions, I will answer them. But if you want me to look at your website, trying to build traffic to it, if you want keywords, if you're like, my site's broken, if it's local, if it's e-com, if it's affiliate, whatever it is, if you want me to look at it, you can schedule a call with me on Clarity. It is like $1.67 a minute, which works out to like $100 an hour, which is like way cheaper than like a client. if I was working with you as a client. So I will look at whatever you got, and any questions about SEO and marketing, I will just do my all to help you. All right, that's it. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.